Okay. Messages for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Queen of Cups, Page of Wands, Knight of Cups. I want to shuffle again because I'm getting cards similar to the air signs. Let's shuffle again. You know, earth signs, I think there's two kind of energies here, but they're the same. Just one, some of you are at a second stage and some of you at the beginning stage. But the end is more or less, both stages are the same message, and you'll understand what I mean in a minute. Cards are really today. So you have been putting in the hard work. You have been looking after yourself. And you have been really focusing on inner healing and manifestation. Moving away from people that are not serving you. Some ego battles there possibly. Some deceit, some lies. Someone and people that have not been true to you. And there's a delivery of some form of emotional fulfillment. And I think this is actually just you healing and deciding you're not going to continue with these people who are deceitful and possibly it's just always back and forth arguments basically with whoever this is, okay? And you're deciding to play the bigger role and to move on, but to move on with less resentment, or to move on with knowing you have healed in terms of, this is something that used to trigger me, that doesn't trigger me to react as much as it does. These people don't serve me, so you recognize the need to move on. You might have had a disagreement with them, a battle with them a few times, but you're like, I'm done with this, I'm over this. With the Seven of Pentacles, I feel this is actually hard work that you've put in yourself with the Nine of Pentacles. A lot of earth here. Focusing on yourself. And then the Magician. You've done some introspection. I feel like some of you, this is where there's two messages I was saying. Queen of Cups is out. Death. So some of you have been working on yourself and sort of in a introspection mode on things that have come to an end or you've needed to end, that has been a bit hurtful, to be honest with you, and possibly a bit stagnant in a way that you have felt like things are not moving in the right direction. Now, interestingly, number 8 could be significant. And we don't have the 8 of Pentacles here, but we have the 7 and 9. The Hierophant. You've been working on yourself, and what I feel with this is you're putting to an end people, family, society that's telling you you need to live life a certain way, that you probably have different thoughts around something in individual for your own life, whether it's your work, whether it's love, whether it's whatever it is. You're putting an end to this. And that's where you've gone inside to really look at how you can move into the direction you want to move, creating that for you. This is you focusing on you, your health, your well-being, and this is you looking at the things that are around you in your environment and doing some inner reflection. So it's kind of like, I want to pull advice cards, but I know where I'm going with this. But don't listen to anyone. If you need to change or do something, this is telling you, you have it in you. You have the answers. The noise is going to cause more hiccups. And if you are feeling defeated with this Death card, by the way, the Death card and the Tower card is coming up a lot for readings. Check your March readings as well. I'm not saying it's there, but it is coming up. Because we're in that kind of energy. We're closing out stuff. So if you're feeling defeated and doors have closed, things have died off, stuff have gone, or you've had to actually do that if you've had people like this around you, or people that are, you know, just not aligned with you, where you need to set maybe boundaries, not necessarily just close off. If you're feeling a bit defeated, know that doors do open for you. This is what I mean. You're doing the inner sort of reflection work. Now, some of you, that is really good because you're healing. Some of you, you've actually healed to the point where you need to move forward. We're not all totally fully healed, but you've healed this situation. And now it's time for you to, so you've healed it and you've processed it, but it's time for you to let go and move forward. But you're kind of like holding on to this hurt, even though you've processed it. Even though, you know, you should be at more of peace of it, you're holding on to it, which is not giving you that peace of mind. Maybe you're questioning, are things going to work out? So some of you that are still kind of not done the processing of this and need the healing, your advice is to do some inner reflection, go inwards, some self-love, keep your heart open and focus on you. Some of you that have done this already and processed it, but doesn't feel maybe that you have processed it, but you've been in this healing, there's a call for you to move forward now. Things will work out, but don't listen to people. It's kind of like finding the Aries within you, like the Queen of Cups is here, this, you know, this strong emotional person. The Nine of Pentacles, someone who has got everything in, you know, focused on themselves, on what they need, what they want, and they are achieving it with the, this is what I was waiting for, the Magician, the Empress. Now the Empress is Taurus, a bit of Libra as well, but the Emperor is Aries. And what is being called to you is to find your inner you, your leader. You step forward, find that again. Do the healing, step forward. If you've done the healing and the processing of all this that we're just mentioning, it's time to move forward. You're done. You need to release it, let it go. Don't hold on to it anymore. Empress is divinity. It's divine feminine. The Emperor is the leader. I want to see what it looks like on the Oracle card for a minute. So it's whether you're feminine or masculine, come into your divine feminine energy, your beauty, your aura, by focusing on you, and then move forward in that confidence. Now, while you're moving, because the Empress tends to allow things to flow a little bit more, the Emperor actually takes more action than the Empress. It may mean that before you go in full Emperor and find the Aries side of you, your identity, your leadership, your strong ability, is that you come into oneness and flow with yourself. Interesting, the Two of Cups popped out and the Lovers was next. With the cards that were here, with the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups, I was sensing there's a bit around death of, toxic relationships. So there is a let go energy needed. There is also an energy of you've processed it now. Let the thing go so that you can really honor where you are. Let it go. The introspection is beautiful. It is what we need. But it's time for you to also let go and move on.